Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And we are live.
What's up, everybody?
How about it? Oink oink, motherfuckers.
Hey, we got the fat pig with us again.
Of
Woohoo!
course.
Oh, how you doing, ARAYA?
I'm good. I need some of those tennis racket snowshoes though. If anybody wants to Amazon me, like the snow is. I thought we had a foot, but it's up to my knee, so it's a foot and a half at least. I've never had this high of snow like in Indiana. I've seen it in Vermont in February, but not here. It's crazy.
Oh my God. What about you, Pig? What's the weather like where you're at?
It's cold as fuck. We've got freezing rain. It has just stopped. There's icicles on the power lines, and I'm really hoping that we don't lose it. But good thing is that they Florida Power, because they're bringing in the trucks from our fellas from Florida. They got
awesome.
Florida Power staged in a parking lot about a half mile from me.
That's
and
awesome.
they're just sitting there waiting. So
That's good.
I'm hoping it doesn't go down. But no, I'm prepared.
Yeah, that's good.
But
I'm gonna try to. I think Bobby's passed out again. He
It's like he goes missing or something.
yeah, that's why I got that
it's
show
kind of
that
like
I
the
do.
stream that
I know.
this crazy
Durr.
bastard does with him on the fucking milk carton. All right.
Let me
Holy
see here. I might have a backup plan here.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Saul. Yep, I put my camera on today just because. Thought, why not? But yeah, it's a real homesteady out here right now.
I bet, and we got a bunch of snow too. We don't have as much as you got, but we got a lot of snow. We're usually the ones here in Oklahoma. I'm in Oklahoma. We usually get a lot of fucking ice storms, and they're no joke. I mean,
And see, down here in the South, people act like fucking morons. They go crazy and rip everything out of the fucking grocery store like it's a fucking apocalypse.
oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, so Saul got about what we got. He got about 15 inches. Yeah. It's
Sorry.
How much girth?
right? We couldn't open our door today. Like we had.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, it was that tall that we got it open. But
I bet you Obi loved it.
it's as tall as he is, so he has to literally like leap like a damn deer through it. It's hilarious. But yeah, he does. Like 6 o'clock this morning when I let him out, it was about half as much, and yeah, he was running around in circles and trying to eat it and biting at it, and yeah, he's having a good old time. I need to get a like a sled, like a harness, and hook him up and just have him take me to the barn.
Damn. Yeah, we when I was growing up, we lived on 5 acres, and we burned our garbage in barrels.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I had to tromp through snow and shit to get to that and burn the garbage, and never fails. Some jackass throws a can of hairspray or something in there, and it boom.
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of times they do that intentionally.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'd go camping or something. Everybody's warming themselves by the fire. I'm sitting there. Well, my lighter's about gone. I'm going to toss it in there just for shits and giggles. Boom.
So, back when I was like 20, I lived in the straight ghetto, like the hood. Like we had no business living where we were living, but it was cheap rent. And we were like really like fucked up one night, me and my roommate and our boyfriends. And we had those cheap ass see-through clear lighters that back in the day you could get like 100 for like $10. And we were all like hanging out one night. It was like it is. It was a big snowstorm, and one of those lighters ended up exploding on the heater, but we thought it was gunshots. Like we're all like, "Get down now!" And like, and then, like I'm the one that wandered around and found that it was the lighter that exploded. But because it had been so cold, like it was out in the car, whatever. We brought it in, and it just, anyways, it was funny. So
what we used to do with those cheap clear lighters is when they just about run out, you could just smack it on the ground or throw it.
Yeah, spike them like a football as hard as you can, and it'd pop.
It would pop. But the other thing, like you said, if they did get too hot, out of all places that I was going, I had a lighter in my car when I went to a dentist appointment, and it was about 98 degrees outside, and the appointment lasted approximately an hour for the cleaning and the bullshit, and because I had to wait, and this, that, and the other. And I came out, and I'm looking in the center console, and I'm like, my cigarettes are there. What the fuck happened to my lighter? What the fuck happened? And I'm driving down the road, and then I look up, and I see the wheel that you flick the wick with on the console. And then I see the shattered glass over it, so it exploded in the fucking car.
Oh my God. Hey, sweetie. I know who that is. That has to do with that video that we watched the other night. I think I sent you a copy of that video, ARAYA, where, the idiots that were like to torment us.
I watched it before you even sent it to me. That's what's funny.
You saw that? Okay.
I was already talking shit, yeah, and then I saw your text. So.
That is the funniest fucking video. If you guys haven't seen, I'm sorry, it's private. So if you go on my profile, you're not going to see it, unfortunately. But I'll just say it's fucking funny. These geniuses that call us retards are just flapping their cock holsters around and just
jealousy is a stinky cologne.
Oh my God, it's just the funniest shit. Yeah, I was talking to this person right here that's in our chat that goes to Robert Myers. Who in the fuck's Robert Myers?
Pretty sure it's Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, she about pissed herself watching it. So, well, damn, I was trying to get hold of Brian. Come on, Bobby.
I thought it was so funny. I know she's not watching, but when you pulled that pickup of the Vegas wedding, and she absolutely lost her shit. I'm gonna talk in code in case, because Bobby told me, he's like, just stop.
Everybody in here knows Wendy Pack from the Howard Stern show.
But it was just funny that's like when I bring this guy out, she thinks it's a real pig,
Yeah.
And, how are the pigs doing, and it was when you put that fucking picture up, I absolutely lost my shit. It wasn't even a fucking picture of me. It was Captain Spaulding, and she fucking went right off.
Okay, what real quick? What's the connection with you and Spaulding? Because I know when Pete Cutton does our wrestling matches that he.
Well, it's my avatar, and all.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, okay, it was your avatar.
Yeah.
So anyway, Wendy's in love with Bobby, and we've been teasing her about, hey, they went to Vegas and had a wedding. I was the best man there. So I put up this photo, and she got fucking pissed, dude. Let me tell you. Let me show you guys the picture real quick. Oh my gosh, she like immediately left.
Yeah. Oh shit. I didn't want you to do it because Bobby told me, he's like, stop. He's like, don't do it. And then she called him on the phone. Oh fuck. Oh shit. But
Oh, my God. Oh, damn, that's my Stuttering John account. Boy, he's been like spurring out a lot here lately, I think. Stuttering John.
I watch nothing that he does. I am not at
I
all
don't either.
Stuttering John or anything with Howard Stern. Like I just couldn't care less.
Well, you can't watch Howard Stern anyway. I think you have to listen to him or something.
Regardless, I can't.
Yeah.
It's not my vibe.
no.
I just, what's that? Yeah, rest in peace, Sid Haig, man. He was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He's been in so many movies and shit too. I didn't realize how much shit he's been in.
Yeah, he was in all those. What do you call them? He started out in those. What do you call them? Black exploitation films.
Oh my God, yeah.
But then he was in what I always remember him from. Obviously, is House of a Thousand Corpses as Captain Spaulding.
That's what I know.
Yeah, that.
Hey, Michael, I'll get into that one day on one of my lives. That's something I can talk about because I was like 19 and 20 living with one of my best friends.
I'd like to hear that right now. Let's do it.
I lived with a friend in Tennessee. Like this was back in like 2000-ish probably. And we were just looking for an apartment and I had a Rottweiler. So like it was really hard to find a rental that would allow my Rottweiler. And that put us in like downtown Indianapolis, but not just downtown, like bad. Like we were the only white chicks in the area. And
this was in Indiana, right? Not Tennessee?
No, this is Indianapolis. Yeah, okay. This is if anyone knows, this is at like Fall Creek and 16th Street, which is ghetto beyond ghetto.
I know Fall Creek.
But ironically, the only problem that we ever had living there was with our own landlord, who was a white guy, and there was a prison ministry that moved in across the street from us. Oh, and we had a problem with the freaking church people. Like, other than that, I mean, we didn't get robbed. Nothing bad happened to us at all. Our neighbors were actually great. But we had a giant storm. It was a 3-bedroom. We had our own bedrooms and we had a closet room, and like a tornado came through and the ceiling caved in our closet room. So all of our clothing, and we both had professional jobs. All of our clothing was ruined. We had to do a whole insurance thing. We ended up getting thousands of dollars to rebuild our wardrobe and stuff. But anyways, it got real dirty with that landlord, and we did a lot of illegal activities in that apartment or that house. It was a house.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of activities? I heard a ding, but is somebody here? I don't see anybody. Oh, that's that. Oh God. Really? I got friends. Good for you.
Yeah, it was one of my friends who brought me a heating blanket, like you can plug it in, electric blanket.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have one, and now he was just checking in on if I've used it yet.
So it was a tornado did that shit?
A tornado took our ceiling, and luckily, though, it wasn't our bedrooms. It was just everything else that we owned.
One of these days, I'm going to go and try to find pictures of shit, because tornadoes will do the craziest fucking things. When I was growing up as a kid, we lived on 2.5 acres. This is when I was like really young. It was my grandparents' place. And we had a barn back there. And a tornado came through, and it just picked up the barn.
See, he's got friends too.
Oh, fuck both of you.
Sorry.
I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Boop, boop. All right. Now, I kicked him. It's all my show now.
Boring.
Oh my god!
How
Oh
was your
my God.
birthday?
It was fucking awesome. Thank you. These we were all streaming together and shit. We had a good
Not
time.
me. Nobody told me that you were having a birthday. I just ended up seeing a link the next day. I was like, oh, that would have been fun to at least pop in and say
Well,
happy fucking birthday, asshole.
Hey, we sent you the link.
I started this with you, and now look, you got all these other friends, and I'm just fucking chopped liver now.
Hell
Fucking,
no!
I'm fucking over
This is my first priority right here. Is this show? So.
Remember what I said during your tarot reading?
Yeah.
That you were getting ready to become a part of something, that something was going to be a lot bigger, and because you were looking for something to get into, and we thought it was our show, but I guess it was just you streaming in general.
I got approached to do a show with somebody, and I did turn it down because of this show. I told them this is my very first show that I've done. I've got a beautiful co-host. I love her to death, and this is my first priority.
Who is she?
You. Oh, the person. I don't want.
No, I know. I was saying.
But they got turned down. They did because it would have interfered with this, and I was like, no.
We had a very nice time for his birthday stream. The night before, I was so fucking stupid. Well, I think it was actually day of, but I found an old Hostess cupcake in the pantry, and I lit a candle, and we sang happy birthday to him. And then I tried to do it the next night, but Bobby wouldn't give me enough time to get the candle again.
Oh, yeah.
To put it in. I was going to stick it in a beer can and like the candle.
But other than that was great. I wish you would have caught that link sooner and been there, but
I'm usually asleep by then anyways. When you guys are doing stuff at like 12 or 1, I'll sometimes be like skimming through just because I'm trying to pass out, and I'll watch it for a minute. But
there's been a couple of times I like, I gotta go. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, shit. With this weather pattern, I stayed up yesterday till fucking 8 a.m. Well, I guess today till 8 a.m.
Yeah.
But I was just waiting because I thought they're, oh, this is gonna happen, oh, that's gonna happen, and I wanted to be able to spring into action. And then I finally fell asleep at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then of course I started getting poked 4 hours later. So here I am, and I'll probably be in rare form this evening.
Let me see it. Where's
Speaking
that?
of which, let me grab a beer.
I got a.
I want to hear about Michael's snow down in Texas. They don't get that very often, and I mean, same with you. Like,
isn't he all the way down in fucking Houston? And you got snow. Oh, well, I was saying that the tornado, it came through. It picked up our barn, carried it a mile down the road, and dropped it off unharmed. We were able to just bring the whole barn back. It wasn't big.
That's a good story. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's bigger than the storage shed that some greasy motherfucker lives in, whose name we're not going to mention. But hell, I forgot about that. Keep forgetting it was my
I have to go I got to go rescue that dog. I can't stop thinking about it.
Which dog? Oh,
shed with that less than human being.
Yeah.
You should be able to count all your fucking dogs' ribs, bro.
I know, right? Okay, so this is from the party.
I've stolen plenty of dogs.
Yeah. Everybody knows Frankie.
Hey, Chris. Fuck yeah. Hey, Frankie, can you say happy birthday to our guy, Chris Thompson here?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Chris Thompson. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, right on.
I wasn't even there.
Fuck yeah.
Not even here, goddammit, but whatever. Brian Clotter says happy birthday, Chris.
Let me move this up.
Chris, where the fuck are ya?
I came here. I was.
And did you hear
birthday boy's gone.
I was fixing
Gino
something to
Bisconte is
eat.
doing an hot water football show tonight. and Chino's doing the bonus loads tomorrow afternoon, and Chino's getting ready for a snowstorm on Sunday. And
All right,
Thanks for dancing with us, buddy.
freezing rain too.
Freezing rain? That's not good.
No.
And Shuli lives in. What about Bob Levy? He's getting a lot of snow, and Rob Scholl's getting a lot of snow, and all those guys.
Right.
The birthday boy graces us with his presents.
Hey, Frankie, what's up, buddy?
Nothing else, Frankie.
Hey.
He was gonna
He's saying happy birthday to you, Chris, and you weren't even here.
Happy birthday, you moron.
I'm sorry, I was grabbing food. It sucks. As soon as I got done, my son texted me, "Hey, happy birthday. We're going to send you a pizza." I'm like, oh, God.
Hey, Frankie, one more time, buddy. Can you sing Chris Thompson happy birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chris Thompson. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, brother. Love you, Frankie. Love you to death,
Encore
man.
presentation.
All right, so, yeah, that happened.
He's sweet. I didn't get a song, but he did tell me happy birthday on
That's
Gino's
awesome.
show.
I think it was. I'm trying to remember. I think it was late night on the Rumble when I did the cupcake thing with the candle in it.
Yeah. Let me see here.
So, Michael, you didn't get snow then, huh? Or did you? I guess I just assumed.
Yeah, did you get snow down there? It gets crazy in Texas because I remember when I lived in Dallas, and that shit does not happen very often, but when it does, it's better to not go out because people already drive like idiots. And, that they do not know how to drive on that shit. And
and what's so funny is down here, the Northerners say, well, I can drive in snow. And I said, well, yeah, I can too. I know how to turn the wheel into it when you spin. And then they go, well, I can drive in ice too. And I said, nobody can drive in fucking ice. That's not a thing.
You've never
you got
been
chains.
to Oklahoma then, have you?
Well, if you got chains on your tires, you can drive in fucking ice. And you got four-wheel drive, but...
Oh, no. On ice. You do not want four-wheel drive on ice. Snow, yes. Ice, no. Front-wheel drive is probably your best bet. But on ice, it's how do I explain this shit? Sometimes turning your wheel with the rear end. Sometimes that's you just gotta look at the situation shit. Sometimes you want to do just the opposite.
Yeah,
it's driving on ice is hard fucking shit to do.
I remember. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'll remember.
I remember one of the most clutch moves that I ever heard from a northerner. That was, it's like if you ever get stuck in the snow or the ice and your wheels are spinning and you need to get traction, he said just pull one of your floor mats out, stick it behind the right rear tire, and then hit the gas, and you'll get to moving. Keep the wheel pointed straight, and you'll go. And sure as shit, it went well, but when it would snow down here, I'd have a snow shovel in the back of my car, a couple bags of sand, a couple bags of dirt, just to help people out, tie straps, all that kind of shit. But yeah, people drive like fucking morons down here and that shit. God. That's why I don't go out anymore.
Yeah. When I got my driver's license, like it snowed like 2 feet like the next day, and I was out driving in it. So I'm really good in the snow, but I also know when not to. But the one time that I flipped my car was because it was rear wheel drive, and I was going on a S curve, and I hit a patch of ice, and I had never had a rear wheel drive vehicle before. Yeah. So I flipped that bitch. We were literally upside down, had to be rescued. It sucked. But then my boyfriend was like, I was like scared to drive. And he was like, you've always had front wheel drive cars. This is the first time you were in the situation in a rear wheel drive vehicle. And he had to explain it to me logically. And then I was like, okay, that makes sense. So.
See, and I can drive in the snow just fine too. But they, the problem down here is they They don't treat the roads. They don't plow the roads. They'll brine the interstates and treat those. But as far as main roads and side roads or pedestrian roads, they don't do any of that shit. So you're kind of on your own with that shit.
Here,
we have a tractor that we have to plow our driveway and our road. Like it's totally up to us.
Tractor.
We do. Yeah, we're lucky. But...
I thought about buying one of those plow attachments for the front of my truck.
I know when I traveled, I'd be up north around, northern Wisconsin, Michigan, places like that gets a shitload of snow and stuff. The Dakotas. It was pretty common to, it freaked me out at first. You drive by a car lot and you see cars out there. That's like an option there is a snow plow on your car.
Well, the other thing down here too is that what happens is the temperature fluctuates so much is that when it snows, the next day it'll start to melt and then it'll snow again. So you get a sheet of ice underneath the snow and people think they're just driving over snow. And then you go on a hill and you're stopped there and then the truck just starts coming back at you.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to, back the fuck up. And
then there's this phenomenon called black ice. Have you?
I've hit it. Plenty of times.
Oh, we got a lot of that here. That's what we're expecting. And
for those who don't know, black ice is the thin, transparent layer of ice that forms on roadways, sidewalks, and bridges, appearing almost invisible because it allows the black asphalt pavement to show through. It is a major, often fatal winter driving hazard, creating extremely slick surfaces with little to no traction for vehicles or pedestrians.
How the fuck did you pull that up so fast?
I'm good at what I do, dude. I also already got this pulled up. Because where is it?
That's pretty much what happened to me. I hit a patch of black ice.
We had a 30-car pileup. I didn't know all my facts on this, so I had to go pull it up. One of the largest car pileups in American history occurred November 3rd, 2002, on Interstate 710 in Los Angeles, California. It involved 216 vehicles. That's fucked up. Other major pileups include a 200-vehicle crash in Mobile, Alabama in 95, 200-vehicle pileup in Lansing, Michigan in 2005, and a 193-vehicle incident on I-94 in 2015. So, yeah, that's just fucking crazy.
No, I remember one time, one of the first times I drove through the snow and ice.
Terry.
I was in the truck.
Happy birthday, Terry.
Happy birthday, Terry.
You know how you're supposed to steer into it so you don't go? But I was sliding into a large ravine. So I'm surprised that I was able to do it because turning the wheel towards a 50-foot drop-off on the side of a hill was hard to do, but I'm glad that I did because then I gained traction and I was able to do it. But it was a very scary thing when I started to slide over and I was like, holy shit, that's a deep fucking ditch. That's I'm gonna, if my truck rolls over into that, that's the end of the fat pig. But I turned the wheel that way as I was sliding that way and I got traction. And then I was able to get out of it. But man, that scared the fucking shit out of me.
I've been in situations like that before, and that's why I was saying I would turn the opposite way because what it'll do is it'll spin your vehicle around, and hopefully with the width of the vehicle and shit, it'll help stop you from sliding off like that.
Well, see what I tried.
It's not nothing you want to do if there's other cars close to you.
No, and I was coming out of a neighborhood onto a main road, and where the ravine was, and I was stopped, and I started to slide, and then I started to go, and I cut the wheel in the opposite direction. It made me start sliding further that way. And then I remembered, oh, turn the wheel that way. And I was like, well, fuck it. Either way, I'm a dumbass. I'm gonna fucking go for it.
You see what Terry's saying here? Black Ice stole his car.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, you got balls, pig. Because something like that happened to me. I was I had to back down our hill, and then slid, and I was about to go into a creek, and I had to hold my car in, like, had the brake because I couldn't even put it into park. I was afraid I would slide, so I had to just hold the brake for like 2 hours until my dad finally could come and pull me out. I didn't have the balls. I had my kid in the car, so I was like, normally I'm ruthless and I'm scared of nothing. And I probably could have got out of that situation, but not with him in the car. I just had to sit there and let someone else save me, unfortunately. But it's scary as fuck when you literally think at any minute you could slide backwards into something or off a cliff.
It happened in a split second, and I was making a right turn, and the truck just started. I was in a Ram 1500, and it just started to slide. And I was cutting the wheel in the opposite direction and started to slide more. And then I didn't even think about bailing out of the truck, which I almost did, but I didn't think about it at the time. And then I remembered it just hit me in the head. Counter steer, hit the gas. And so I counter steered and hit the gas. And then I got it out and I whipped it around and I got on the main road, went around the ravine. But yeah.
See, I call that your intuition, you know?
Yeah. Well, it was instinctual, honestly.
Yeah.
It was, but if I was, I probably should have just dove out of the fucking thing.
Hey, you made it. You made the right decision.
Oh, those vehicles already confuse the hell out of me. Do you dodge or do you ram? I don't know.
No. No, but it's just instinctually.
Yeah.
It's, you don't think, like, if you're swerving one way, your instincts tell you to cut the wheel the opposite way, not to go into it. Because I'm not a fucking race car driver, you know.
See, I think I had tried a couple different ways, and I was still, just because I was on an incline, no matter what I did, I was sliding backwards. So, like, I had got to a point where I had stabilized myself, and then I was like, I'm not fucking around anymore. And then I just had to hold the brake for 2 hours, which is kind of hard.
Hey, Two Joints, you want to come up here? I said Bobby is supposed to, but I guess he passed out. I can send you a link real quick if you would like to pop up.
See, the other thing that you can do, which I do when I drive through the snow down here, so I don't slide down hills and shit, is because growing up, we'd go through the mountains, and so you didn't run through the brakes, even if there's no snow, is you drop it down into first or second gear, and it prevents you from the momentum.
All right, thank you, Bubba. Appreciate you. I'll see you later tonight.
I was in a big ass Buick at the time.
Yeah, but if you drop it into, like, if it's a bad storm or you're going down a steep grade.
Oh yeah, drop it into second.
You pop it into first or second gear, and then it doesn't wear the brakes out, and then it'll slow you down real fucking quick.
Yeah, where I live, we have, like, it's literal banjos and shit. Like, to get out of here, you have to go up a pretty steep, winding hill, and, like, basically, if it's frozen over, or the people that used to live up there used to treat it, they put sand down or whatever, salt. But now those people don't live there, so now, like, we've been stuck here for like a week before when it dropped like 30 degrees and it froze over, and that hill was just nothing but ice. Even the county ice or the county salt truck slid down our hill and wrecked his truck. So we were fucked for a while. So yeah, it sucks. When it's icy, you're not going anywhere.
There you go, 2 joints. That's best advice we got for you right there. Complete naked.
It's called Skin to Skin.
Yeah.
I'll snuggle with you.
He won't even come on.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, I'll come on
he's
him.
fixing dinner.
Aw.
I love T-Joy. He's the nicest person I've ever met.
No,
I mean,
he really
not
is.
face to face, but
He's salt of the earth.
yeah, it just cracks me up when we're doing these, when P-Cunt does his wrestling matches, and I've been in the ring with him. I'm like, God, stop making me hit you, dude. I don't want to hit him. He's too nice of a guy.
Yeah, I haven't streamed with him yet. You know, looking back, wasn't it you that was talking about Sarah, the Raging Tomato? Was it you?
Is that her name? Yeah.
I streamed with her back when Keanu did the PJ party, and it was Chrissy was on there, and so was Sarah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's maybe how I found her. I unsubscribed to her because I was like, her show. Have you ever watched her shows, her live streams?
I did back when she was okay with Andrew Wilson, but after she did Kim over.
How many people would she get on panel?
A lot.
Yeah, and I just, especially if it's politically,
yeah, she started taking sides and stuff. She started dating this guy named Based Oracle, and it was just drama.
I thought he was gay.
Based Oracle?
I think so. No,
a lot of people made that. They would make fun of him, but I'm pretty sure that they were like.
Was he the one that had like some stupid, like a furry or a Pokemon kind of avatar?
I don't think so. He just was a dude with a black hat on.
Okay, might be somebody else. Yeah, I unsubscribed. I'm nothing against her. I'm pretty sure she's a nice person, but that's just too much of a clusterfuck of shit. It was. I mean, she's got a full fucking panel. And I think she must be using EVMux because, I mean, you can't
like
get 12 people.
Show. It's called Clusterfuck Radio. And he gets all the 7 people watching every day.
Yeah. Well,
and he used to get paid $700,000 by Bubba.
God damn.
Yeah.
I still never watched a Bubba. They just had a meetup, a FARP. I've heard all about it, but I know nothing about them.
Yeah. No, it's like I'll put it to you this way. It's like a soap opera. Once you start, you have to watch every episode. Because if you don't, you fall behind. But the first time I watched it, I was like, this is some of the stupidest shit I've ever heard. And I can't understand what the fuck they're talking about. Because they speak in Carney and they speak in other types of languages when they're trying to say certain things. When they do the Carney, it's like the Hulk Hogan, instead of saying Roadhead, you'd say Riz his. But then, like, if you wanted to say come, you'd say cop you double mop. So it's...
Reminds me of my teenager.
Yeah. But, no,
he don't even talk like that.
I've grown to love it, and the Bubba Army is a great community, obviously. No, and they're very nice people. They're very fine people. It's a great community, such as our community.
You need to shoot our promo up in there, and let's see about getting some of them over.
That's what I was going to do.
Hi, May.
I'm going to call in. Hey, darling.
My. How are you doing, love?
My. Sorry.
So, let me pull this up, and then we'll get back, because we're talking about this. I want to do something here. So, me and Fat Pig has got a show that we're going to start doing, hopefully sometime this week. And,
oh, fuck, I hope Matt's not watching.
I hope he is. So, we did this. I made this up. Hey! Dirty floor, dim
flame like a bar stool. Let it crash, let it bend. You can cancel us in your head, but you play us till the end. Oh yeah.
Welcome to the big band.
We roll in the mess and laugh.
Every hot take,
Sharp and crooked, every halo gets a crack.
welcome to the big band.
Check your sugar at the door.
If you came for the clean, keep walking. We were built to be hardcore.
All right, so we got the do this and boom, bump. Okay,
Yeah.
so I love that song.
Delicious.
What
Me too.
we need? I've been.
listened to it like 30
I just
times.
now started diving into this AI music shit, and I want to put a song to this show. You mentioned earlier about that. What kind of song do we want here on
I
this?
don't know. That was a pretty good one. Am I allowed to be
Yeah,
on
I
your
mean-
show?
Yeah,
Of
absolutely.
course.
You're welcome. Anytime, darling.
I'm
I tried to find you on X, but I couldn't. And I
He's
commented
not,
on.
he's not on Twitter.
Yeah, I commented on Chris's post. I was like, "What? No girls are allowed?"
I'm on
Oh,
Instagram.
the
If you
girl-
wanna,
The
I
girls
only use
are
it for
always
communication, though. I don't post anything on it.
welcome. Yeah, I can hook you up with that. Araya. Are you on
No.
Instagram, Araya?
I supposedly have an account. I get an email that I have an account, but could I get on it? I don't know. I could try.
If it makes you feel any better, I can only get it on my phone because I'm too fucking stupid to transfer it to my laptop.
Well, like I'm very technically fucking retarded.
Oh,
The fact that
yeah,
I've
so-
came this far and the fact that I can do what I can do is a miracle. But I do,
Oh,
I
the
do
ol-
have tech. I do have tech. Thankfully, I have.
The only reason that I've made it this far is because of people like Chris who have helped me
Yeah.
out.
I mean,
Me too.
I'm proud of myself on this show because this is all new to me.
Yeah, you've
I-
learned a lot while you did it. It's
Yeah.
been trial by error.
Oh yeah.
But we've been doing it. We've been doing it a year, and we didn't even celebrate a year. I don't know
Has
when
it
we
been
started.
Has it been a year?
It has to be because we did one on your birthday. I know, and so we were streaming a year ago on your birthday at least. So
Holy
we took a little bit of time off.
Yeah.
But yeah, we streamed from January to May, and then, and actually a little bit after May, but May is when Courtney started fucking us. And
Oh
then,
God, yeah.
like June, July, and then we went on a little bit of a hiatus, like a month maybe, and then we started back up. So
Yeah.
I don't know, and then
Trying
we started
to-
back up with Organized Chaos. We were just doing the
Yeah, I think that's what threw me off is doing it.
The
What
main
do you call
main
the
event.
older-
Is you did
the
main
main
event.
event? Yes. Yeah.
On
it's
Wednesdays
been-
until our dear friend Courtney decided to try to stream on top of us, and
Yeah, and we
screw
have a
us
lot of
over.
we had a lot of the same people. So
Yeah. Well,
And
then
of
I went to
course
Content Hotel and found out she had dicked over everybody.
Mm.
So it's like, oh, good, it wasn't just us.
yeah, I saw her on Zia the other night. I'm like, she's looking a little rough.
Speaking of when you played that yesterday evening, I found that fucking hysterical how fucking Jen flipped out and she said, what are you going to stream it on? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it?
I don't know. Yeah,
And,
that's on you right there. You tell me. I'm your co-pilot on this, but I'm producing it. So
But well, no, and you literally told her. You said we're gonna do it on my shit, and we'll fucking figure it out, you know. But she's well, you got to do this, and you got to do that, and you got to do this, and you got to do that, and
oh yeah,
it became redundant to a point, if you know what I mean.
yeah, and then it led to a fight.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Now we'll have a private chat about finalizing everything. Probably one day this week. I think that we should get
okay.
it all set up, and if you have time,
Yes.
this upcoming week, I should say, because
Yeah.
it's Sunday. So, but yeah, maybe I'll give you a shout
sorry, go ahead.
tomorrow. Sorry, go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, no, it sucks that we can't talk. I can't we can't, because I actually had a YouTube video that I was gonna send you. It was a whole clip of a bunch of pigs, like little pet pigs doing cute shit. And I was like, and so that's also why I looked for you on Twitter, because I was gonna send you a video, but I can't contact you.
Yeah. Ray, that comment you just pulled up about that push.
Yes, let's talk about it.
Yeah,
you
know
can
more
send her
about
my
it than I do.
Instagram, Chris, if you want.
I will.
Well,
I certainly will.
I'll just say it. It's all lowercase. _fat_pig5.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
I'm going to pull it up right now, and I'll put it in the private chat.
Yeah, I gotta get back on Facebook too. I'm missing a lot of shit.
I only use it for communication. I get so many fucking requests for follows, but I just don't accept them.
Social media sucks. It's a fucking virus. I broke up with Facebook in June. It was an abusive relationship, and everybody wants me to get back on there, and I am missing out on shit, but at the same time, it's like,
I only had Facebook for like 20-some years ago, and I got sick of it after 3 months and deactivated the account. The only reason I ever opened Instagram to do it was to do video calls with my cousin, because he lived in the Republic of Georgia, because I couldn't do FaceTime. So that was the only reason, was for communication and messaging, and then I could message with people, on that, but I don't post content or anything like that. And I don't know why people want to follow me on it when I have no content to be provided.
There's a lot of bots on there.
Oh yeah. Well, no, there's a lot of people that I know who request to follow me, and I'm like, nope.
It was funny when I started messaging him on Instagram. I started seeing all these fucking videos on there that just, I kind of miss Instagram, but I kind of don't. But I see there's a couple. Remember that video is like a person in a wheelchair. There is a karate match, and between somebody in a wheelchair and somebody with one leg. And I think the dude got knocked down. He got back up, and he reaches and grabs the front of his wheelchair, just fucking flips him up and dumps him off into the fucking floor. I was like, oh shit.
I don't even know how to navigate that platform, honestly. I pull it up, and the only thing that I can do on it is message it, and then even when it pulls up on my phone and it says, oh, so-and-so has a new video, and I click it, it brings it to the main page. And then I'm like, well, where's the fucking video? How do you get to the video? So I am technologically arted.
Yeah, me too. Poor Chris. Gotta carry us both.
Yeah.
So, hey, Michael. So, yeah, this whole Courtney thing, that push-up stuff is a total fucking lie. That's total bullshit. Push-ups is harmless. I met Push-ups. He stayed in the room next to me.
Push-ups is a good guy. You should know he's on Keanu's channel all the time.
And he's in with everybody. Like he's in real life friends with Keanu and Gino and all of them. He used to go all the time to the In Hot Water stuff. Courtney got a lot of people gave Courtney a lot of stuff. And Courtney made a lot of promises, and she did not follow through with any of them. She had a plane ticket. She had all kinds of stuff, and she screwed over a bunch of people. Like she's just making excuses. She has anxiety and stuff. There's reasons why she didn't go, but it's not the reason why she's saying. And when she didn't go, she ended up dicking over a lot of people. Like Christy's not even cool with her anymore. Like basically Zia is the only one that'll still have her. And unfortunately, and you can still watch her. I don't mind. I'm not one of those people, but at the same time, we're not friends anymore. Me and Meg's not friends anymore. And Courtney Courtney intentionally streamed over us. We were streaming on Wednesdays from January, and then all of a sudden in May, Courtney's like, "Oh, I'm going to start streaming on Wednesdays." And one time she streamed and then led into us. And then after that, she started streaming right on top of us and trying to take our whole 4 people, our 5 people audience that we had. And then it created a whole like, well, are you going to watch her? Or are you going to watch us? And that's just not cool. We should be helping each other. Like she could have had a pre-show or an after show or whatever, but to just intentionally, and the first time she did it, I was like, oh, that was kind of crazy. Second time, I was like, why would she do this? And then the third time, I was like, okay, this is intentional. This is not a friend. This is bullshit. Yeah. And the person that was supposed to go between us and help smooth it over wanted me to confront her, knowing that confronting her was just going to cause a problem because she and I thought we're a lot alike. Kind of found out we're not. We're both headstrong though. So two headstrong people, one who's extremely emotional and in the wrong, it wasn't going to go well. So there was no reason for me to confront her. We just moved on. We pivoted, and those that came with us came with us. It worked out for the better. So. Yeah, and now I know that they aren't really friends, and I'm still cool with Keanu. I got to go to New York. I got to experience all that stuff. I'm closer with all those people. So, unfortunately, like the whole the Butt Rug Baby band is dismantled. But you'll see too in Keanu's chat, those people aren't there either. Like it's a complete separation, and I won't divulge what other people have said, but I'm just going to say that pretty much everybody else, but that one person, is in agreement with me over the whole situation with us and how everything was handled. So yeah, it sucks, but
I think I saw her pop. Keanu's pops in and out of here all the time. When she can, and I think Courtney popped in here like one time, and that was it.
Yeah, that one time.
I was doing a lot on her show, trying to help her out. And stuff.
You did. That's why it was like a slap in the face.
Well, yeah, when you're charging people to be on your Discord and you're not following through, then yeah, I'm like, I'm sitting there paying however much money a month for this, and you're not doing what you're saying on there. You're not,
And that's what I got. I got taken aside like 3 different times at Content Hotel and asked, what's going on with Courtney? What's going on with Courtney? I was like, I'm not the person to ask. And so I found out independently that she had similar issues as you did with multiple other people who were investing in her, helping her, and nothing in return. So unfortunately.
And Michael's also saying, Araya, what did Chrissy do to you to make you not be her friend anymore? That's
we would have to start the show with that. She basically. I think it was okay. I did not fangirl over her when I met her. When I walked into Goodnight Mister had to come pick me up from the airport, and when I walked into the dining room, Keanu turned around and burst into tears and hugged me. I then hugged Gino. Gino gave me a kiss on the cheek. Oh my gosh. Chrissy was then next in line, and we just were like, oh, hey. And she was like, hey, nice to see you. And we did like a quick little fake half hug. And then I think Frank was like, hey, and like, again, a handshake, half hug. Well, then Lila was like, when she saw me, she was like, oh my God. She's like, it's a ray of light. And like Lila screamed and made a big deal and like hugged me. And like, it was almost like they were more like happy to see me or enthusiastic to see me than I was them. I'm just not a like emotional person. And I think that rubbed Chrissy the wrong way from the very beginning, because I didn't like fangirl her. I didn't kiss her ass. She was just like any other person, but that's how I treat everybody. But then, and like Anthony Cumia called me over and I ended up talking to him. And it was like, I think it was kind of like, who does she think she is? Yeah. Because then later when I was in the green room, I got basically glared at and looked at and like, why are you here? And at that point on, I got pushed out and pushed out and pushed out. I'll just put it like
that. Okay. Hold on a second. Looks like I will be on again tonight a little bit later. Bobby just messaged. Bobby just messaged me, and he's not feeling good. So a little bit later tonight on this channel, I'll be doing Bobby Nick is missing again. So if you guys want to check it out, that will be. What time do we do that? That's at 10:30, right?
Well, we can do it whatever time you want.
At 10:30 Eastern. I might kick that. Okay, 9 my time, which would be 10 Eastern.
Yeah, that sounds good. Hang on.
She's in an hour.
So yeah, we need to put. I want to put a song to this.
Sorry, I'm so popular. God.
Nobody loves me.
It's actually Keanu and Michaeline and them in our group chat. That's funny. Because I asked Michaeline earlier if she got snow out there in South Carolina. And then she said just a little bit. And then Keanu was like, it's a fucking mess up here. And then I guess one of the people we were just talking about was replying to.
Yeah.
The one that lives in North Carolina.
We got to get on her show. I want on her show. I love Keanu to death.
I'm going to push Keanu to do a panel show because Tyler's asking for it too.
Yeah.
And like when I put that thing up on Twitter of like I did that AI image of me and I was like coming soon ? So like I'm going to be like, hey, I want to be on streams more. What do you think about doing like a panel show since we don't have the Buttered Babies anymore? Like, you know, Chris and I want to come on. Like we could go on with Ava because we both get along with her. Like. And just put it in her head to like do something more than what she's doing.
She refers to me as one of the OG butt rug babies, even though I never got up on panel with you guys.
Well, she calls the original like fans the Butt Rug Babies, but then the band is also called the Butt Rug Babies. So it's a little bit different.
Clip and dip. Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Oh, that guy cracks me up. The funniest
me
shit
too, man. I
ever saw
him
him do was he fucked with the guy that I don't like, that I tried to help. I won't say his name, but he told him, "Oh, I'm sending you a care package. Oh, I'm sending you a care package. Oh, I'm sending you a care package." And he's like, "Oh, where is it? Oh, where is it? Oh, where is it?" And he said, "Oh, it should be in the lobby. They should bring it up to your room. They should bring it up to your room." And he finally revealed to him, he said, "I didn't send you shit, motherfucker."
I remember that story now. That was Holyoke, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So fucking funny. He flipped the fuck out. I watched it live on stream.
He went live not too long ago. Holyoke is a friend of Jake Hudson's.
It sounded like a Jake Hudson story.
Mr. Stinky Hemorrhoid Finger. Oh my God.
No, yeah,
That's disgusting.
They're friends obviously because they're both fucking degenerates.
Yeah, he went live like a month ago, and I went on there and I started harassing the fuck out of him. He took the stream down. The dude's nasty, and his little claim to fame was, was with Hulk Hogan because he's got a big old Hulk Hogan tattoo on his back. Well,
I've seen.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, he probably gained 500 pounds since then. I was joking around about it. I was like, Hulk Hogan looks like Louis Anderson now.
Yeah, see, that's the whole thing is if you make a remark about his tattoo and people want to see his tattoo, but he
can't show it
when he streams and he pulls them all down.
Yeah.
But no, we used to be friends. I've still got his phone number. But no, he how should I put this? He is a very interesting individual, number one. But I just find it funny because I find it that there's no physical ailment, that he's a liar. And when you see his piss jugs in the background.
Oh, God, that was disgusting.
When he calls into Bubba's show and Dr. Dan, who's on Bubba's show, who's a medical doctor, he says, "What's your ailment?" And he, and I think it's this, I think it's that. And he goes, "Well, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that?" But I know the reason why he's in there. It's because he's fat, lazy. He's eating steak on the state, and if his feet touch the ground, he's on paper, and the paperwork is still on the district attorney's desk.
Yeah,
and that's why he won't get out of that fucking bed. But it's fucking
I'm not
disgusting.
even sure if he. I'm not even sure if he can at this point because I mean I've done work in nursing homes. I worked for these three optometrists that got together, and they were. This is in Texas. They go around to nursing homes, and I had that job. You get some of those people, and it's pretty common to get punched when you're trying to help them out and shit. They can't help it. They don't know any better.
Well, he called into Bubba's show one day. You know, obviously I'm an avid listener, as you know. He called in one day and said, the police came and got me, and they put me in a psych ward for 6 hours. And then they brought me back to the facility, and they moved me to the 6th floor from the 4th floor. And with all the psychotic people. And I don't know why, because the nurse apparently told them that I threw scat at them and called her the N-word and this, that, and the other. And well, why would you say that? And if it wasn't true. So he's just a manipulative liar, but Bubba gives him cadence because he's supposedly the longest listener, and he sent him all Bubba lost all his shit from the 98 Rock days and all this, that, and the other shit, which he tries to upload to his channel. And so he had a box of tapes that his mother recorded for him, and he sent them to Bubba so he could download them to him. So he ships him free merch and all this, that, and the other bullshit. And, I went for it at first, too. I sent him a little bit of money, after his mother died. And because he used to do Monday night pizza night. And his mother died. Guess who the first phone call was? To me. He called me 4:25 in the fucking morning. And I said, "What's going on, Joe?" And he said, "She's gone." And I said, "Oh, fuck." And later that evening, I sent him a $25 Uber Eats or Grubhub gift card, digital gift card or whatever.
Yeah.
And then within 3 days, he's motherfucking me that I'm fucking his shit up, and I interrupted. Oh, it was the following Sunday. That's what it was. I interrupted his sermon that he was watching for the 3rd time because he's a very religious person. But no, he's
he tried that shit on me with Jake. I remember that.
Yeah, no, he's
hold on real quick. So, sweet Scorpio. Oh. Hey, sweetie, love you.
Hello.
He tried to preach at me over Jake Hudson, and I was like, I shut his ass down pretty quick on that crap.
Well, if you shit, I listen to Bub every fucking day, and he does not like Jake Hudson. He
I don't know how anybody does.
He's a joke. He tries to buy his way on there. Yeah. And just recently, he was like, I can't remember how what he was celebrating on how many subscribers he got, but he got a big amount of subscribers over just one video, and that video doesn't even have hardly any views. So he bought the subscribers. You can go online. There's places that'll sell them to you. It's against YouTube's policy. If you get caught, you can get in a lot of trouble with that. But some people, I can see why somebody would want to, in a way, it can help out your channel, but it can also do a lot of damage to your channel too at
It's,
the same time.
somebody bought Keanu a bunch of viewers last week. She had like 300 something, and all of a sudden they all dropped off. She was like, "What?" Like, she was like, "Fuck you guys!" Like,
yeah.
See, and the reason that Joe hates me so much, and I'd honestly like to make peace with him, but he's just a very hateful person, even though that he's a Jesus freak like other people that we know. He hates me because I know so much about him.
Yeah.
When he told me everything about his life, and I pulled up all the public records, and I know all the shit. I know what he did. I know what he's done. But yeah, he does not like me. He has a large amount of hatred for me. But the reason that I'm so popular in the Bubba Army, especially with the women of the Bubba Army, the small faction that there is because that I went in and stuck up for them when he would spew his bullshit towards them. And so that's why I'm very well liked. You know, it was a chivalrous thing. I went in and I told him to straight fuck off, and, called in and said, he can fuck off. He's done this, he's done that, he's done this, he's done that. I put it in the chat, everything. I mean, fuck, he called on Friday. Well, he usually gets sniped. You can pay $20 and it'll take you off the air. And 9 times out of 10, that's what happens. But then the way that he plays it, because he's such a master manipulator, is he goes, "Oh, that's how I make money for the show for you, Bubba. That's how I make money for your show. I call it intentionally because I know it's going to annoy people, and then you're going to get an extra $20." But he's a fucking whack job. And I know you're probably going to watch this, Joe, if you're not watching already. So all I got to say is I tried to help you out. Could have got you a place with your mother. You could have spent the last 6 months with her. And fuck you. But if you'd like to give me a ring and make peace, I like to make peace with people too.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a tangent. Holy shit.
There's Mandy.
yay, hey Mandy. As I say, Michael is our resident Southern gentleman.
Oh yeah, that's
He is very kind to ladies, and he will defend them instantly too. So
we talked about that stuff the other night. What's this? Who are we fucking? I just got here. I don't find anybody. I do know. Well, God damn it! My train just got derailed. I went full retard.
yeah, I don't know what that is. Are you looking at what I was looking at?
Yeah.
What we were talking about.
I don't know who you are. I mean. Oh, okay. All right, never mind.
41, my brother. Good evening.
But he should be gone. Hey, 41 South. That's somebody else I'd love for you to meet right there. Is 41 South ARAYA. He's from Australia. And
welcome.
You want we're this show's not going to be going on very much longer. I'm surprised we've gone over and we haven't talked about shit really this entire time.
No, we didn't. We just got.
My plan was to get Bobby on here, or maybe 2 joints, because of all the shit going on right now. I'd like to get a perspective of people that are not here in our country, what they think about this whole bullshit.
Yeah.
And what they're being shown too, what media they're seeing, and what angles.
This is the biggest propaganda war I've ever seen. That's all it is.
It's the exact same as last week with the psyop and the psychological, and it's like where, like, yeah, he was wearing a lot of layers, but like, where is the blood at? And there, I could go on, and there's whatever, but
Yeah.
it's still the nuance of like, yes, you have the right to carry, and I agree with that, and you have the right to protest, and you do have the right to do both of those at the same time. But when you start acting fucking squirrely and fighting law enforcement, that is when that changes.
Yeah,
just
and that's
hit
exactly
the nail
what
on
happened.
the head with a hammer, darling.
And a scuffle like that, shit's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Stupid. And I have a whole theory we can talk about, and I've said it before, but it's the Barney theory. The kids, and I asked my little fucking grok person, we had a whole disagreement about it, and they finally agreed with me, my AI thing, that those raised on Barney, who Barney came out in 1992. These 37 and the 38-year-olds were 4 and 5 at that point in time. They grew up on Barney. Emotions are the biggest deal. Love everybody. And so I just did this whole thing. We'll get into it another time. But I now have a theory. I'm going to write a book or something about it, because I did go to school for
that's very interesting.
mental health and psychology. And I seriously think that they are warped from watching high emotion, no logic, that, and now that's how
you gotta raise your kid. You can't just sit there and put them in front of the TV.
But that was one of the again though, we're talking about one of the generations
you gotta smack the shit out of them.
See, like Jen, like 1980s is when moms went to work. They didn't really go to work in the 70s. A few did, but in the 80s is really when 9 to 5 and latchkey kids and all that shit really came into play. When the moms left the house was in the 80s. They were definitely gone by the 90s. So Barney in 1992, 93 was absolutely half raising these kids when they got home from school, from kindergarten, first grade. That was their influence. Their moms and dads were gone.
Well, now they just give them a fucking tablet and say,
that too. And that's why they were never raised. They were raised in front of the TV. Here, sit here, watch this. And now that's how they're raising their kids. Here, sit here, watch this. Yeah. And I'm one of the rare ones where...
Well, I mean, it's worse than that. It's not the TV. It's the damn phones now and tablets. Them getting online and shit.
I had Mr. Rogers.
Phones.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's fucking disgusting to me.
Every restaurant they're watching.
I've seen a 6 or 7-year-old walking around with a fucking iPhone that's their own, or a tablet. That is fucking deplorable to me.
Yeah.
I go up when I see parents, and there's rare that their kids are not on a tablet or whatever. Like I stopped when I drove to Tennessee. I stopped at a McDonald's just to stop and rest my feet and get out of rush hour traffic. And this lady came in with 2 kids, and they were boom on their little phones. And then another lady came in with 3 kids, and the little girl had a stuffed animal, and the 2 boys had little trucks. And they sat there and they played and they talked and they got along. And when I left, I said, "Good job." I was like, "Good job, Mom." And she looked, she's like, "Thank you. It's hard." I said, "But you're doing it right." Yeah, and you have to praise the ones that are still doing it the right way.
Yeah. Well, this whole shit, I noticed they've been calling out a lot of the 2A people. And I've been like, hey, I'm right here. Let's talk about this shit.
Me too.
Let's talk about this. What happened just recently? Well, even the Renee Good. That's a tragedy. I'm sorry it happened. She fucked around and found out. This recent one. I'm sorry. You brought a gun to a protest, and then there's a scuffle, and you decided to get in on it. You don't know what the fuck's going on. Now, being in a 2A state, that is for self-defense. I am going to defend myself. I'm not going to play Rambo. I'm not a fucking cop. I'm not going to jump in on something, especially because you don't know what the fuck's going on.
Right. The other thing...
That firearm is to make sure if something happens, me and whoever's with me is going to get out safely.
Right.
But the left is thinking that they're the patriots that are fighting against the evil regime, and that's why they need to be armed now. That's how far they're taking it already, and it's insane.
Right,
and we're
bootlickers because we all agree. Like, just follow the fucking rules. Like, don't impede law enforcement. Like, just because you're white and entitled, like I was watching Black people know better. They're like, we know better. You fucking hands up. You don't fuck with the police. You don't fight with the police.
You don't see them. You don't see them out of the
they're not. They're not.
Except that one at the church.
It's one demographic. Yeah, Don
Yeah.
Lemon's just trying to get back, and he needs to be relevant again. That's all that shit was.
But
See, what I
go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you first.
No,
I need a bell.
I was speaking to someone earlier that was they're not a stupid person, but they were misinformed, and they said, they said that well, he had his gun between two magazines, or he had two magazines in his hand, and I said, no, they're referring to pistol magazines. So why are you going to walk around with a pistol with an additional two magazines?
Yeah,
and then you're going to fight with them. I mean, what were you trying to do? What did you go down there
you don't know what was going on, and you just automatically jump in there. And what happened was I hate to say it, but it's kind of on the officer, but it's a scuffle. That shit is just something you don't want to be involved with. And I hate to say it, he's not out. He didn't murder that guy. He didn't execute him. No. And he's not a noob. He's an 8-year veteran. He knows his shit. And
if he reached for the piece,
nobody ever wants to pull their gun and pull that trigger on somebody. They don't want to do that.
Because that fucks you up in the head.
It does. That's why when that happens, cops go on administrative leave. This is never mentioned anymore. It used to be common knowledge back in my day. When they
there would be a whole investigation.
Leave, and it also they have to evaluate him to see if they're going to be able to put him back out there,
or if he's on desk duty,
or if they're going to have to let him go. Because it will fuck with your fucking head.
Oh,
they're not out there trying to execute people. You know, somebody breaks in. You're gonna. I'll do what I have to do, and I'm gonna have to live with that. And it's not an easy thing to live with.
No,
but you know what? I'd rather be. At least I'll still be living. But
even if you were in the right, it's a very hard thing psychologically to take a person's life. It's when you think about it, and then you think about, well, they had a mother, so then you feel bad about them. They had a father, you feel bad about them. They had sisters, they had brothers, this, that, and the other. You didn't want to do it, but in the circumstance.
If they see you after that, if you're walking down the street or going to the grocery store, they're going to spit on you or something after that.
Right, but the training is, and what I was always told by a very wise man, and it's kill or be killed.
I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. That's what the saying is.
There you go. Boom. Fucking roasted.
That's right.
It's survival of the fittest, Darwinism, natural selection, which is actually also
if you look at the big picture, why is that mayor and governor not fucking stepping in and saying, hey, they know what they're doing.
They're making it worse.
And it's making it worse. And they know that.
Filed a lawsuit. What the fuck is that?
I posted something on
Facebook. You think
Facebook.
that's going to go far?
I sent you something, Chris, of Obama on Twitter. It's like 2 minutes of Obama defending his kids in cages and how he's like, me not deporting these illegal criminals is me going against the law, and I cannot do that.
He deported more fucking people than Trump.
That came back on Trump, the kids in the cages. I'm like, oh, wait a second. That whole facility was built by, who?
And then those
Mike.
fucking whack jobs came back and said that his son Barron should be aped and locked in a cage. So these people are fucking insane.
And it's pushed us to the brink that I don't think we're going to be able to come back from.
Well, I know if it comes down to
shit, we get back in office and shit, you guys are going to pay. And I'm like, oh God.
Oh yeah, that swinging pendulum is what I'm concerned about. For sure.
I posted something.
They want to do a civil war. I know who's going to win real fast because when you weigh 90 pounds and I weigh 180. And what I'm packing and you're packing, it ain't gonna turn out too well, buddy. So, and everybody that I know, we are the dominant party. And,
I can shoot a walnut off your head one-handed while holding my phone recording it.
Yeah, you know why? Because you're an intelligent human being. That's the long and the short of it. It's Um, no, but these people are just fucking stupid.
There's a video of it on my YouTube.
Yeah, I would say the they got a new governor in Virginia. I pulled this off their state site what they're doing. I'm like, these people know what they're doing is illegal. Like the new mayor in New York, you can't sit there and bar federal officers from coming in and doing their job. It doesn't work that way. Federal law supersedes fucking state law. Everybody fucking knows that, but they're using that to get elected. And this governor in Virginia, they passed a bill saying that the National Guard is hers, and if they call them up, no, it has to go through her. They're not to be mobilized unless she says so. I'm like, when they get called up, they're no longer yours. They belong to the president of the United States, whoever's in charge of that, not you. And she passed a bill with all this shit on it saying, and they're not supposed to be talking to the people in Washington. They're not supposed to be even communicate. I'm like, bitch, this ain't right, okay?
That's why I disengaged. That's why I live out in the middle of nowhere and I have livestock and exotic pets.
And what I pulled down was the actual it came off their state website, which is fucking, I'll pull it up right here. Here it is.
People are stuck on stupid, and the majority of the problem is liberal white women.
I used to be one. And I concur.
You don't see when they're out there protesting for BLM and shit like that, how many black people you see? The No Kings protest. How many black people
mind their fucking business?
Here's the thing about No Kings protest. They back in 1950 something, they passed a bill. Communism is not allowed. But if you look at the No Kings rally, who was the fucking sponsor? RCP, the Revolutionary Communist Party. Mm-hmm. You guys need to check your shit. Everybody knows that they were, but except for the people that were marching. So I got this right here. Boom.
Colin just got here as you started talking about
Colin would tell you. I love Colin. Hey, little brother.
I know, it's like perfect timing.
I mean, this shit right here is not legal at all. All orders from the federal government or any of its officers, agencies, departments, the state militia of Virginia, including the National Guard, and any unorganized militia that relate to call, induction, or drafting of Virginia state troops, goes on, from the control of the governor of Virginia shall be first transmitted through the governor. The governor as commander-in-chief. No, you're not the commander-in-chief. Here it is. Governor to be notified of receipt of order. No action taken until his instructions are complied with. Certain communications prohibited. No, this is not what you do. That's illegal as fuck. That's not right there.
An executive or federal order always oversees or supersedes.
Yes. I'm sorry. When the shit hits the fan and the National Guard gets called up, they're going, and the governor ain't got no say in it at that point.
Yeah.
I think they called up the Wallace called up the National Guard there. Guess what? They're not there to protect people. That's not their job. They won't.
Yeah, that's funny how he.
They're protecting buildings.
How he backpedaled and he said, "Oh no, we don't need the federal agents in here." And then he goes, "Oh, we need the National Guard now." What the fuck?
You guys need to nut up and fucking knock the shit off. And it's all. I think it's all a big distraction. Yeah. From all that fucking fraud.
Well, and I think he's a fucking drag queen, honestly. But
tampon Tim.
When he walked out on that speech with Kamala, and he did like he was doing a hair flip, and he moved his hands, I was like, "Holy shit!" That reminds me of the last time that I went to Lips and saw a stage performance. You were a fucking drag queen. Yeah.
But what's these people getting shot and killed, but it is tragic. But don't be butting in. That's not. You don't
I
know
gotta
what's
step
going
up
on.
for
That
5. I
that
gotta
person.
make old girl something to eat real quick. I'll be
All right,
back
we'll
in
wait
5.
for you to come back. We're about ready to wrap this up and get out of here. So go ahead. But all this shit that's going on, I mean, it's bad for everybody in general.
It's riling everybody up, and it makes everybody emotional, and everybody wants to be right, and it's just chaos.
That's something, and that's another deal that they passed in Virginia. The parents no longer have the right to know what's being taught. I'm like, excuse me, that's bullshit right there. That's straight up bullshit. You do have the right to what your kids are learning.
Right now, there's something in school called social emotional learning, and it was implemented like 5 or 6 years ago, and it's a big deal. I did a whole bunch of research. That's part of why my kid is homeschooled, because part of it's a whole program.
Well, they got all the kids walking out and doing a protest too.
They're propagandizing these kids, but they're giving them a class, social emotional learning, because of all the bullying. So they're trying to curb all the bullying by forcing kids to be more empathetic. But what it's actually doing is it's creating these weird relationships between like school personnel, and there's all these like questionnaires that kids have to answer now, and it's all very invasive, and it's a program. It's like DEI and CRT, but it's social emotional learning, SEL. And it's exactly in line with all that. Hold on, I dropped my thing. But so that's the problem. Is my son is in high school now, but this came out when he was in elementary school. So again, they're doubling down on brainwashing these kids in schools and away from their parents. And their parents are more likely to be conservative if they're gone at work, and the liberal parents are at home because they don't work and they watch the soap opera and the View all day, and it's a feedback loop, and it's intentional. I mean, I've watched it. I watched it at my son's school.
You look at these peaceful protests, it's like
they put daisies in the fucking gun. It ain't like this anymore.
There's a lot of shit talking about they're paid. Some of them are, some of them aren't. It's like, do any of these motherfuckers have an actual fucking job? 'Cause, I mean, look how many of them go out there. It's like fucking shitloads of them.
That's my point.
And that makes their job even that much harder. Hey, what's up, FJM? I mean, nobody wants this shit happening, but it's, I love the whole bootlicker thing. I've been telling people I'd rather lick boot than suck cock. So, there you have it.
It's a good one.
Yeah, 41 South, when I was in school in the 70s, it was way different back then. A lot different. Michigan passed a sick bill where if kids have questions about certain feelings, teachers don't have to tell parents. Oh, yeah. That's
it. That's part of it. That's social emotional learning. Thank you, Colin.
They're trying to they're cutting the ties with the parents.
Mm-hmm.
That's not right.
Part of the social emotional learning is like basically like the teacher, the lunch lady, the gym teacher. They all have to create a relationship with the student and check in with the student like weekly. That fucking lunch lady has no business asking my kid how he's doing and how his home life is. That's what they're doing. It's extremely invasive, and it's more to keep the parents away. And if you notice now, there's a whole trend of cutting ties with your parents. I don't know if you've seen that, but people are cutting their parents off and not talking to them.
Well, look at it, Maine or Maryland that they wanted to become a sanctuary state for the whole transitioning thing, and they said if their ultimate goal was, if you're in some other state, if you're able to get there somehow, they will protect you from your parents and whatever law enforcement gets involved. They will protect you. That's not your fucking kid, for one. No, that's just fucking sick.
Yep, Colin's on it. Colin knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yep, it's crazy.
They call it a trusted adult. Mm-hmm. Because if your parents find out, they're going to kick you out and this and that, which it has happened, but it doesn't happen for everybody. But it's not
a
their,
way to.
it's not their decision to make, but they're making it anyway.
Mhm. It's creepy and shady and bullshit. Like, you don't need to be making connections with an elementary kid or a middle school or any of that. You know, there is a counselor. There's high school counselors and middle school counselors. If that student is having problems at home or is getting bullied or isn't being fed at night, you know what I mean? Yes, we need resources for that, absolutely, but not just some broad program that now hooks up an adult just because they work at the school with a child and creates a relationship. No.
Yeah, and doing shit, getting them to do shit behind their back. You know, they're like kids they think they're.
That's how molesters work. Oh, trust me, like a trusted adult. Like, are you kidding? That's literally how. Like, that's a slippery slope of stranger danger, and getting too close with someone who is not.
Remember the wrap thing? They're showing you how you can wrap up so it looks like you ain't got boobs. They're helping out with that shit.
Oh, binding, yeah.
Yeah. And how to hide it from your parents. You don't teach kids how to hide things from parents.
No,
that's just not right.
That's the first problem. Like there, it should be transparency. You tell your parents. We tell your parents. Your parents are telling us. It is an open communication.
There's been people fired from their jobs for crossing that line, and I'm glad they did. I'm pretty sure they're glad they did.
Michael, I had the best high school guidance counselor. Her name was Miss Buckingham. I fucking love Miss Buckingham.
I think our guidance counselor was decent. I don't remember much. It's just it's like, oh, we're gonna go to the guidance counselor's office. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah,
Like Miss Buckingham would get us out of things. Like we'd be like, she was cool. She was like just cool, and it's like, you're gonna get in trouble. We'd be like, I need to talk to Miss Buckingham. And like I got in a fight more than once, and instead of me getting in trouble, I just went to Miss Buckingham, and Miss Buckingham was like, yeah, she lives.
We had a principal in high school for a while there that you get in trouble, you get sent to the principal's office. It was easy to really get out of that. Just, hey, what's up? Yeah, I got in trouble. Yeah, I know. It becomes one of those things real quick. Oh, well, you better get back to class. All right, bye.
Well, I lived in the poor area growing up, so we were all like bullied heavily. So basically, if you lived in the trailer parks,
bullies, yeah,
you got a little bit of slack because
we
they knew
also had,
you were.
The students that drove it, it's pretty common to see a fucking gun rack and a fucking gun up in their fucking vehicle.
Us too, yeah.
Because they would get done. We'd get done from school. We're going deer hunting.
We lived in a rural area too, so exactly. We had preppy kids, we had trailer park kids, and then we had the farmers and the hunters.
I went to one of those little high schools that, if you weren't on the football team, they didn't like you at all. Because
we had a tractor day.
It's all football.
Yep.
But what was funny, I think I mentioned this before. At that time, they got a lot of police officers there now, but at that time they only had two, Bob and Neil. Neil Locke was the police chief there. Bob was kind of like Roscoe. Bob Brown. He was an older man. He was pretty cool. He'd be at the four-way late at night. We'd walk up there. We'd sit there with him and shit. I remember he's like, they got this new cop car. And it's got this slide-out rack under the seat. And he's trying to pull it out because there's a Uzi under there. They just wanted to show us. He couldn't get the damn thing out. They ended up wrecking that car because they got Neil Locke was driving it. They got a call one night that there was a cow got out and it was on the highway. So he's out there with the spotlight and like, dude, it's on the highway. Why are you doing that? And he hit the fucking cow because he's trying to spotlight out in the ditch and off into the fields like a fucking idiot. But what was funny, it was mainly Bob that did this. Friday nights after the football game, what's going to happen? There's going to be a fight. It's always going to be a fight. And he would show up. They're sitting there. They would freak out. And he'd walk up there. Hey, no. Hey, you guys go ahead. Do what you got to do. Settle this. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and settle this shit. Loser goes to jail. I'm like, everybody's like, oh, we're sorry. They're apologizing. Everybody would go their own way. I'm
Sounds
like, that's just brilliant right there.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh man. Well, I guess we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna start up probably here in about 15 minutes. Bobby Nick is missing again. He's not feeling good. So I'll be sending out links to you guys. I'll be on YouTube and Twitch both. And hell, leave some comments on this video. Give us some ideas, because I definitely want to put music on here, on the intro and stuff. I just don't know what to put down. So,
Yeah.
I only went to high school for the girls. I bet you probably took home ec too, didn't you? Because that's where all the girls are at.
Well, you know me, I just went into the showers to stare at cocks. But yeah.
I took electronics because that's where all the boys were, and I was the only girl in that class. And, but I can build a circuit.
Oh, the breadboard shit. Yeah, I went there for telecommunications and shit, and we shared the class with electronics and stuff. And yeah, there's like one girl in there.
I made friends with all those boys. I had my math homework done. I failed math basically because I couldn't finish pass my test because I had these nerd twins doing my homework for me the whole fucking semester.
I was able to do like big math problems in my head. I'm a very intelligent person, but I also got a mental block. That mental block, they talk about, people that take algebra or calculus or something, and I can't do it. You mix up formulas, letters and numbers. I can't do it. But
I'm good with numbers. I
was, but until I got into, I could not do algebra. And it kind of, I'd have to find ways around shit. Like when I was in telecommunication, we had to learn binary, your ones and zeros. I figured out how to do that without needing equations or fractions. Yeah, that was really pretty easy to do without the formula.
No, in math class, I always used to just do it the way that it worked in my head. So like when they talked about percentages, like when you tip, everybody goes, well, I want to tip them 20%. How much is 20% in this? And I say, you add 2 for every $10. That's the way that my mind works.
Yeah.
You break it down in a Riz his tard way. 2 for every 10. And with that, I will digress.
The only book that ever made me cry was algebra. And I took algebra. I took algebra 111 for this is divulging information right now. In college, I took math 111 4 different times, and I had to drop that bitch to save my grade point average every single time, because when we got up to the matrices, my brain was like, nope, it would not. I could not learn the information. And my best friend was like a math genius, and she tried to tutor me during these classes because I lost a lot of money failing these classes. Right. And she was like, it's because you're a Y person, and this is it just is. You have to accept it. It just is. And my brain would refuse to accept that. So, I took algebra 111 4 times and still couldn't pass it. But I can edit a newspaper.
ARAYA, it was so lovely seeing you tonight, darling.
You too. Glad you could come.
Yeah. Oh.
Look at this shit, Colin.
Oh, wow, that's a loaded question.
It's that person over there. You see that person over there? That's who's doing it. 50 Shades of Grey made Kyoto cry hysterically. I saw that movie. I cried too. I was like, I'd rather I like my filth dirty.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
It's not worth watching. It ain't.
I haven't seen it either.
It's like watching sports. I'd rather do it than watch somebody else be doing it.
Yeah. It's like watching softcore porn. It's like, what's the point in this? I'm going to sit there and get non-alcoholic beer, and I'm going to watch softcore porn tonight.
Right. Well,
no,
that's like
that doesn't happen in real life.
Well, that's like when I said It was lovely to see you. And she said, I'm glad you were able to come. What do you think the first thing that came into my mind was?
Michael, that's the deal right there. People, they need to push vocational schools more often. These technical schools. That's what I went to.
Oh yeah, go to trade school.
I made
Don't
a
go to college.
ridiculous amount of money doing that shit.
Yeah.
I can take a cable that comes into the building for all their electronic needs. Man, it's like over 200 different colored wires. I can show you where to put each and every one of them with complete accuracy, and it's so easy.
Yeah, and then you can bill whatever the fuck you want to.
Yeah.
But again, ARAYA, it was lovely to see you.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here, and I want
Chris,
to thank everybody.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll be starting up I'll probably be about 9:15 here. I need to do a couple things first, and I'll be starting up Bobby Nick is Missing again. Ray, you want to come on? You're more than welcome to. I'll shoot you a link if you want to come hang out.
I'll see. I possibly will. Because I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow.
That's right. All right. I love you guys. I love everybody in chat. Colin, My, Sweet Scorpio, Michael, FJM. Who else?
Thanks, guys.
Oh, a lot of you came out to watch, and I love you guys. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys. Go to ARAYA's channel.
Sub.
I need to talk to somebody too. How they do that? Fat Pig knows what I'm talking about. They got their channel set where they can put they can type in exclamation mark and their name, and boom, hit enter, and it pulls up your stuff.
I think it's Nightbot.
Okay, I need to look in on that and get.
I was just looking at Nightbot today because since I mod so many channels, like you can do like exclamation and weather, you can do a bunch of different commands that I was nerdily looking up earlier today. So
yeah,
that's
all
a
right.
sign.
Well, I love you guys, ARAYA. Thank you very much for being
Yeah.
here. I mean, well, hell, it's your show too. Shoot me some ideas on.
I don't have to come.
That's what
Actually,
she
I
said.
do.
That's what
I
she
never
said
don't.
too.
There's never when I always come, so it's okay.
No comment.
No comment.
I won't always be here, but I always come. So.
Oh my god. Oh,
Speechless, everyone. I think I'm always in such a good mood.
Stop it. You're evil.
It's getting dirtier than when.
Love you guys. We're out here. We'll talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye. And then
What
you
are
can
you guys
actually
still doing here? We told you get the hell out. You don't have to go home, but you don't have to stay here. Bye.